Hello all, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is March 10th, 2022, and a not so sunny day out there today in Florida. We actually had some rain this morning for a change. And I am here at Vermillion Enterprises. We are located at 5324 Spring Hill Drive in Spring Hill, Florida. And we are open for business Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So as you know, we have been pushing hard on our YouTube channel lately, and as we put up videos, we are always asking for suggestions on other videos to do. And a viewer asked if we would, one asked if we buy a lot of gold and silver jewelry. And I don't really know the answer to that question. We do buy it. Is it a lot? Probably for the area, yes. And are there dealers who buy more? Yeah, some of the big clearinghouses definitely buy more than us. But we pay aggressive on it. On gold jewelry, we pay 90% of value to the public. And so in that sense, yeah, for locally, we probably do buy a lot of it. So second part of that question was then, well, how do you process it? And so that's what I figured we would show, make a little video here today and kind of show you how I process it. I buy a lot of scrap gold from the other local dealers here, pawn shops, jewelry stores, that type of thing. And so that's what we have dropped off today. So come on in here with the camera. This is a bag of 14 karat gold, supposedly, that was dropped off to us today. We're going to process it here and figure out, make sure it is all 14, and we'll get them weighed and paid on that. I think that was like, if I remember, 560 pennyweight or so. This pile here I've already started. This is supposedly all 10 karat gold. And as you come over here, and this is the part that I've already processed and verified that it is 10 karat gold. So how do we do it? So if someone comes in and the jewelry is not separated for us, we'll actually go through it first and identify everything that is 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, and so on. I mean, there's 8 karat gold, there's 22 karat gold, there's pure gold, there's I've seen 19.5 karat gold. I mean, there's every single thing out there that can be. The main thing that you're going to run into with U.S. gold jewelry, though, is 10, 14, and 18 karat, with the lion's share of it being 14 karat gold. Let's talk about, well, what is 14 karat gold? So to get to the percentage of gold in your jewelry, whether it's 10, 14, 18, all you have to do is take the number, let's say it's 10 karat, take 10 karat into your calculator and divide it by 24, because 24 karat is pure gold, and you will see that when you do that, you get 0.417. So 10 karat gold is 41.7% gold. Now what is 14 karat gold? Same thing, take 14, divide it into 24, what do you get? You get 0.583. So 14 karat gold is 58.3% gold. That's 14 karat plum. Same with 18 into 24 is 75. So 18 karat gold is 75% gold. 22 into 24 is 91.6. So the closer you get to 24, obviously the more valuable it is because it contains more gold. What's the other metal? Usually copper. Sometimes they'll put some other stuff in there too. White gold has a nice silver mix to it, and it makes it white. You can see sometimes they'll add, they'll plate gold jewelry with rhodium to make it white, give it that shiny white look to it, but still is the purity of whatever the carated gold is. So that's a little lesson on just what's the value of gold is. So the closer you get to 24, the more valuable it is. Now, so why don't we pay the same rates on gold jewelry as we do on gold bullion and gold eagles? Well, a couple reasons. One is jewelry in the state of Florida is considered a secondhand good. So when I buy it from the public, we actually have to do paperwork on it, log it, and then hold it for 30 days before we can sell it or melt it or whatever we're going to do with it. So therefore, we have to have some leeway in just the fact that the market could be totally different in 30 days when it's time for us to be able to sell it versus when we buy it. So that's part of it. The other thing too is you take a ring here, right? Let's say this is a 14 karat gold ring, and it's been repaired. So they've got some flux in here, or you got a new shank that might not be the same actual carat as the gold ring originally was. So you're going to have little discrepancies in the actual jewelry. So you can actually see, I'm just going to zoom in well enough. See that cut there? This ring has been, the shank on that ring has been replaced. And so that's the solder mark where the jeweler fixed it. And so this shank is not original to that mount. So, and that's what you see all the time in jewelry. You know, jewelry is repaired just like cars and so forth. Also, this, I don't know if you're going to be able to zoom in. You see that little lobster claw clasp up there? That is not solid gold. There's little metal springs and stuff in there, so it's not pure 10 karat gold. There's little pieces of other things in there. That's how it works as a mechanism. So that's why you don't get the same return rate on jewelry as you do on coins and bullion when you go to cash it out. So how do we actually sort it? So how do we tell what's 10 karat and 14 karat? Well, you got your trusty loop right here. That's step one. We see if, just look at it. Hey, is it marked 10 karat, 14, 18? What's it marked? That's step one. Step two, when we're processing, I don't know if I have it here in front of me. When we're processing jewelry from the public, we run a very strong magnet over it. Anything that jumps to the magnet, we know, has iron in it, gold shouldn't, even though there's some stuff coming out of China right now that does. So we just, that's step two. Step three is then we do the acid test. And so how do we do the acid test, and what does the acid test tell us? All right, we take a piece of jewelry, we got our stone, we got our acid here, and we rub this onto the stone here. Get a nice rub, see if you can see it. Let's get a class ring in here. These get a stronger rub. Is that coming out okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get another one here. All right, so these are all supposed to be 10 karat gold pieces. Let's get a piece of 14 karat here so you can see the difference. This piece here is supposed to be 14 karat, and you will see the difference here. This is your 14 karat acid. All right, now you come in here, you can see where we hit it with the 14 karat acid on the 10 karat piece. These three here, it faded but still held. So these three pieces, as it turned light brown, are 10 karat gold, exactly what they're supposed to be. This one here looks like we just put water on the rub. It didn't fade at all. So that means that piece is 14 karat gold. Now let's hit it with the 18 karat acid and you see what happens. These pieces all completely dissolve. When I put the 18 karat acid on there, that means that these pieces are not 18 karat gold. And we just work our way through the line here, and we test for different things, and we just process it as it sits. And this 10 karat gold now, these pieces here go in this pile. This is the first piece of 14 karat gold we processed, so that'll go in that pile, and we'll start a big pile of that once we start processing this bag here. So right now, gold's about $2,000 an ounce. That's for pure gold. So a penny weight of 14 karat gold is worth about $58.30 per penny weight, which means per ounce of 14 karat gold, that's about 1,160 or so ounces. Or I'm sorry, $1,160 is about the rate of 14 karat gold per ounce right now. Usually, guys who buy gold jewelry across the counter usually do it in grams or penny weight. Either's fine. We prefer penny weight because that's just what I grew up using.
What is penny weight?
Penny, yeah, great. So penny weight is a measure of weight that is used for small things, and there are 20.0 penny weight to a troy ounce, whereas there's 31.1 grams to a troy ounce. So if you think about it mathematically, it's just easier to use round numbers than odd numbers. So that's why I use the 20.0 with the penny weight rather than dealing with 31.1 grams to get to an ounce. It's just mathematically easier. So, and that's a great question. So this bag here has something like 455 penny weight. So that bag there will melt at approximately $26,500, give or take. So that's assuming that it is all 14 karat gold, and we are about to find out. So right now is a great time to cash out your old broken gold, your old class rings, your chains, your earrings, old wedding bands, anything that doesn't fit anymore, is broken, just don't wear it. We're always buying it. We pay 90% to the general public if you would like to sell it. Only thing you need to bring with you is yourself, your jewelry, and your driver's license. We have to have a valid form of government ID. That's really that simple. And this one thing in the state of Florida, you can't sell someone else's property, even if it's your mom's or your sister's or whatever. If it's theirs, they got to sell it. You can't sell it for them. So just kind of keep that in mind. We run into that from time to time. And that's really it, guys. If you have any questions about selling your gold jewelry to us, please leave us a comment or reach out to us through our website. Our phone number is 352-585-9772. Our website is vermillionenterprises.com. So we're always trying to do our best to answer questions as they come in. But I can tell you, it is incredibly busy. Yesterday, I think, was the most people I ever had come through the door. It wasn't the biggest money day, but it was definitely, I think we may have had the most people through the door ever yesterday. So things with the situation in Europe, as business is just really, really brisk right now. So we will get to you as soon as we can, I promise you. Just don't be upset with us if we don't respond in what you may consider a timely manner. We appreciate all the viewership. We appreciate everybody coming in. We don't care if a deal is $30 or $300,000. We appreciate all our customers, and we want you all to come in. If there's anything else we can do for you, just drop us a line. Again, I'm Brian with Vermillion Enterprises at 5324 Spring Hill Drive. We're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And guys, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button at the corner of your screen there. And guys, check out our pinned video at the top of our channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Once we do, we're going to be giving away that MS-70 Silver Panda you see in the video. Brian Vermillion, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.